I don't even want this, man.
Why not?
It ain't what you taking, it's who you taking it from, you feel me? How you expect to run with the wolves come night when you spend all day sparring with the puppies?
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, back again, Marlo Knows Basketball and Marlo Knows Boxing. Back at y'all with another one. Coming to y'all on this Father's Day, man. Shout out to all the fathers out there, man, that take care of their kids. Man, happy Father's Day. Today is y'all day. Again, coming to y'all after a great night of boxing. Last night, Tank Davis with another highlight reel knockout. I said before the fight that Frank Martin was not ready. He was not experienced enough to get in there with a skilled fighter and a knockout artist like Tank Davis, man. Tank Davis's power is on another level. And last night, we just saw Tank add to his body count. Tank Davis is always asking us the same question.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah.
Tank is always asking us if we want to see a dead body. And the answer is always yes. And that's what he always shows us, a dead body. Tank Davis is a knockout artist, man. He's a knockout artist. He is the equivalent of the lightweight version of Mike Tyson, basically. He doesn't knock people out as fast as Mike Tyson did, but he knocks people out every fight almost. He's got dynamite in both hands. Tank Davis his power is on another level. But just like Omar from The Wire said, how you gonna fight the wolves? How you gonna be ready to fight the wolves and you spend all day sparring with the puppies? Everybody knows that Frank Martin was a great fighter. I mean, he's a good fighter, but he's not elite level. At this point in Tank Davis's career, he's almost 30 years old. He's almost 30 years old, and we've yet to see him get in there with one of the best of this era. The only guy that he's got in there with is Ryan Garcia. And credit to him, he knocked out Ryan Garcia as well. Again, dominant performance. But he had to have a rehydration clause stopping Ryan Garcia from rehydrating. I don't feel like that was the best version of Ryan Garcia. That certainly wasn't the Ryan Garcia that we saw against Devin Haney. We're still trying to figure that out, whether Ryan Garcia was doping or not. But regardless, there's the rehydration clause that Tank Davis put on Ryan Garcia put an asterisk on that win, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, man, Tank Davis, I believe Tank Davis is the best of this era. When it comes to fighters of this era, man, you got your Alexander Usyk, you got your Canelo Alvarez, you got your Bud Crawfords, your Inoues. I believe Tank Davis may be better than them all, but we'll never know because he's not getting in there with the guys that he needs to get in there with. I would love to see him fight Pitbull Cruz again. As we seen, Pitbull Cruz gave him his best fight. Like, a lot of people feel like Pitbull Cruz arguably beat Tank Davis, and Tank Davis was gifted the decision. I feel like he needs to get back in there with Pitbull Cruz, right that wrong, and I feel like he can. I feel like he can dominate Pitbull Cruz, but he needs to get back in there and prove it. If he's going to stay at 135 pounds, which I feel like he should go to 140 and fight Pitbull again, or another guy, we'll get to that in a second. But if he's going to stay at 135, there's only one guy that he needs to fight. And he needs to hurry up and fight him soon because Lomachenko is getting older. So he's gonna get to the point where a win against him is not going to matter much because he's going to be too old. He needs to fight Lomachenko. He needs to fight Vasily Lomachenko. Get in there with Lomachenko, dominate him. If he beats Lomachenko and knocks him out like he did, like he's been doing everybody else, you're gonna start looking at Tank Davis like an all-time great. But like I said, man, you gotta stop sparring with these puppies, man. Beating up on guys like Frank Martin ain't gonna get it. You gotta get in there with somebody like Lomachenko, especially if you're gonna stay at 135. Get in there with Lomachenko and knock him out. But if you're not gonna stay at 135 and you're gonna go to 140, and you don't want to fight Pitbull again, you say, oh, okay, I already beat him. Even though it was a controversial win, if you're not going to fight Pitbull, you need to fight Teofimo Lopez. That's the biggest fight right there. Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. That's the fight I want to see Tank Davis fight next. To be honest. That is the biggest fight for Tank Davis. Now, if he gets in there and he knocks out Teofimo Lopez like he's been doing everybody else, it's no question that Tank Davis is the best of this era. No question. But he needs to get in there and fight one of these three guys next. Either Vasily Lomachenko, Pitbull Cruz, or the best option, like I said, is Teofimo Lopez. Now, is Tank gonna go ahead and challenge himself? Everybody's been saying that he hasn't been fighting the biggest fights because of Floyd Mayweather. He's distanced himself from Floyd Mayweather. He don't mess with Floyd Mayweather no more. So that excuse is out the window. So there's no excuse. Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez next.
See it. Let's say I sign a contract. Let's say, with Tank, and we face each other. They'll find a way to postpone the fight and keep postponing the fight, having me wait my time. And if I pull out, what's everybody gonna say? Teofimo pulled out. He ain't scared.
Don't forget the rehydration clause he likes to do on guys.
That's a pussy move.
I know, I agree.
Okay,
Tank, hold up, Javante, you a fucking pussy. You are a bitch. I don't care what anybody says. You can be all that rah-rah thug life and scream and jock your head on Chief Keith Sosa. Man, with your dick sucking lips. Get out of here.
Would